Hi, it's Micah. These are going to be my favorites of the sword suit, starting with the aces. So we got a unicorn. I like this really far away tower and these clouds. I don't know. And the sky. I don't know why there's teeth, but I'm a compass girl. And there's a big beetle. I don't know. A lot going on. This is a simple and cute one. Like the bat's hanging on by the finger, and the cat's like, hi. Really simple and adorable. So there's a lot of purple and swans in the sword suit in this deck, and I think this is really pretty with the butterflies. Nice and simple. She got her pinky up. Like the flowers. It looks like it's raining tar from hell, but it's cool, so I like it. This is a different take, but it's also voices in the Muse, so yeah. I like the owl. I like the rainbow hair. Um, I don't necessarily enjoy the fact that she's not facing you, like she's turning away. That gives me a strange vibe, but whatever. It's a magical floating sword in the forest. That oil slick sky that I like a lot. This is a different take with the dragonflies and like the sky is in this crystal sword. I don't know. So the aces and the deviant moon always look like court cards to me, but I still like it. Really simple sword in the stone type of vibes, and like this raven hilt, I guess. Got this beautiful bird, ladybug, flowers, archway for the air or sword suit. This is cool. Doesn't necessarily remind me of a sword, but I do like that the third eye is illuminated. Really colorful, you know about that. There's so many fetuses in this deck. Why? Why fetuses? Really beautiful card. It's like she's warding off these shadow dragons. And she has horns. And I like that. Got this cat watching the birds soar through the sky. Love this architecture and this soft color palette. And I like that the sword looks like it's made of stone. Like it's like hard, cold, and calculating. Beautiful colors. Sneaky. Yeah. Pegasus. It's really simple, but it works. And this like volcanic eruption of cloud smoke is just absolutely gorgeous. Alright, Two of Swords with the Indecision. I love these blue tigers. And the Gemini faces with the yin yang. I really like this card. This is cute. Look, the cat's like playing with something. It's interesting that this looks like an angel. And the bats represent the two swords. That's why like her hands are just crossed. I don't know. I like it. I got this swan here with the heart dangling. Cross swords. A lot of detail in that deck. She almost looks like too content, but overall it's pretty. So, I have been using this deck. I bought it so I would have a deck to use while you know, going through all these. So I'm going to put this to the side afterwards. So we still have something functional, but yeah. I like the overall concept. I talk more about it in my walkthrough. Unusual card. I enjoy it. Breaking that down. Are you going to wear the mask? Or be true to yourself? This is pretty simple. I still haven't got to dive into this deck. I just don't have the mental like patience to sit down and read right now. I'll get there though. Simple, clean. I like the moon. I don't know, the whiteness of the water against like this brick red. I don't know. This card's gorgeous. This might be my favorite. So pretty. I love the red against the blue. Definitely. So this makes me feel like sometimes two different paths end up at the same place anyway. So you might spend all this time fretting for no reason. Does that make sense? So this is going to be Peace. It's more Thoth style, but we still have the cross swords. It's a mix between Thoth and RWS, the Lost Hollow. Really enjoy the duality of this card. You really get that sense of it. Really pretty. Look at those lips. Jealous. Really cool. And yeah, I like when it's like either way it might cut you type of vibe compared to say cards like this where they're outstretched. There's like less danger, right? Compared to these two. So this is interesting. So it's like she has to decide whether or not to like save him and maybe put her I don't know, the secret of her being a mermaid at risk. So we got like a wolf. This person's split in half with like their skeleton showing. And then the two different pathways. I don't know. A lot going on, but it's cool. Yeah. Definitely have to sit with those cards. This isn't my favorite, but I put it in here anyway. So you can see, like, she's still technically, like, on the ground, I believe. I don't know. It's similar to, similar vibes with, this one, right? So this is a little bit more of a balancing act, a little bit Two of Pentacles feeling. I like the different take on having to make a decision, that they're more separate ideas, or the outcomes may be more different. So this is cool. So it's like an hourglass, so it gives you the sense of urgency, like how much time are you going to spend on this? It's going to pass you by. And then we have like the Taurus vibe. I think that's what it's supposed to be. It's like a cow or a bull. Yeah. I love the colors in this deck. Another one that feels a little Two of Pentacles, but look at the pretty birds with the crowns. And then this is like almost making like a star, like a five of... No, I guess in the RWS the five's not like that. Whatever, ignore me. So she is shackled, right? She is chained up. Cool. Three of Swords, stabby heart. So this is interesting, right? I like these little skulls. But this monkey is getting like stabbed through the head, possibly. But I like this heart up here with the one knife through it. That's like, it's all in your head, you know? Does that make any sense? This is cute. So the bats represent the sword and they're like holding on to it and it's raining and the cat's like not happy about any of it. I don't know. This is a sad card. Look how sad that is. Ugh, terrible. I love the gold in the eye with the drop here. So it's like, is she stabbing the heart herself or is she pulling that blade out to heal? I like that herself looks intact. The anguish in this card. Yeah. We've all been there. So this is a different take. It's kind of chaotic, but I like it. Compared to this traditional, you know, pretty flower heart representation. Even the sky is crying. Blood. This one's okay. I put it in here anyway. I don't know. It's okay. So I get the feeling of like isolation and you feel like you're trapped behind like this big heavy door, but you're really not. You can leave this space, you know? I like this one a lot. I like this one more than this one, I think. Traditional, but I don't know. I still like it. I like the colors, which is, I don't know. I like when moody cards have moody tones. Very literal. Like the colors. I'm still not sure what's going on in this card. She's carrying like this giant heart. Like, is it from a dragon or something? And butterflies are coming out. And it's raining. And she's crying. I don't really know, and there's no book, so like, let me know what you think. So, in this deck, this is like the character that embodies this situation, and it's a reminder that you don't need to stay here. Like, you can move on with your life after grieving. I don't like this Tin Man robot. I like the bottom half of this card. It's a little bit of a, I don't know, Five of Pentacles feeling. But I like that it's like an artist that's not doing art anymore. Like they're having a mental block right now. That's what I get from it. And that makes sense for the sword suit. This is betrayal. These fairies like ripped her or cut her wings off and abandoned her. So that's pretty tragic. Sacred Heart vibes, which I like a lot. So this is a cool card. It's like an abandoned ship, and this siren is just floating along by themselves. The posture gives you more emotion than anything, and I feel like this bird's like trying to tell them they're not alone. I never looked up the anatomy for the liver of which side it's on, but that's the feeling I get. And it's harming yourself, like you're choosing to hurt yourself in this situation or let yourself be hurt. Four of Swords, the rest after hardship. I mean, it has a panther and skulls and like a bat demon. Like, yes. The RIP, well, hopefully you don't, like, you're not dead, but it's a cool card. I like that the moon's like optimistic and looking over him And the cat's like curled up. It's cute. Don't love the pumpkin head character, but whatever. This gives me almost like the truce feeling. This is probably one of the most literal cards in the Hush Tarot. It's kind of nice not to always have to decipher. So I like the reference of the heart and the stained glass here, that it's you know, recovering from that to heal. This card is gorgeous. Look at that. It's beautiful. I like this one. I'm a water baby. I'm a bubble bath girl. Like, yep. That's typically how I recuperate. So here we go with the truce. You see what I mean? A little bit. Kind of the same vibe, right? The hand posture, the swords. I don't know. This is like a modern style building, which I think it's cool. Like, it just looks like it's painted on the windows. I don't know. It's so different. And I like different. So this person's literally buried alive. A little morbid, can be triggering. I get that. We got the nesting, taking that rest. And the heart again. This one's really traditional, but I don't know. It looks good with the other cards in the suit. I prefer this, you know, being out in the field or in the water compared to like the tomb vibes, personally. Because I don't think heartbreak is, I mean, I guess it's the death of a relationship, but I don't think it's death of you as a person. Taking that time to heal. That's what this represents to me, right? Once again, love these colors, man. They get me every time. I think about, you know, getting rid of this deck because I don't use it, and then every time I look at it, I'm like, damn. I want more colorful decks like that. Shedding your skin, being, you know, reborn, airing out your butt, you know, whatever you gotta do. No one can nap quite like a cat, which is cute. Peaceful, more of that like truce card feeling. Here we go, girl. Got your bubble bath on. She didn't even take her other shoe off. It's one of those days when you get home from work and you're like, nope, light a candle, run that water. So, yeah, we got the, keep wanting to say sarcophagus, but, like, that's not the right word. I don't know. Whatever. But, yeah, very still, statuesque, peaceful. Yeah. Five of Swords, winning at what cost? This is just really pretty. We got, like, this death head moth and some cobras and moons and a locked heart. I don't know. It's just pretty. So this person stole the trick-or-treat candy from the other kids. What a jerk. Even the moon's like, I seen you. You're a jerk. So, this is a little bit of a different take. She's definitely the defeated. Whereas this appears to be the defeater. No? I don't know. I can't think. Whatever. They did it, and this person got stabbed. Traditional, but I like the contrast. I like all the movement in the sky and the water. The hair is blowing. Good job. So this appears to be the victor down here, and this guy is like, crap, I lost. I like that there's the victor in this is a woman. That strong female. Still doesn't mean what she did was right, but it's a nice change. So this Lord of Defeat is very like Vlad the Impaler or Dracula type of vibe to me. I don't know. Kind of devil card vibe. He reminds me of Donald Trump. But I like the colors in this card, you know? That like mucky dreariness. So we got humor with the Deviant Moon as usual. He's sticking his tongue out. They got the flag showing they gave up. This bird appears to know that he did wrong. Her, on the other hand, she knows what she's doing is wrong, well, wrong in the eyes of other people, but she doesn't care. She's gonna go stake some vampires. So we got all these like skeletons and a person like kneeling, I'm assuming maybe like begging for mercy, and this guy's like, I have no mercy. So she lied and told the dragons that this fairy stole an egg. So like she's gonna, I don't know. She's probably gonna get repercussions down the line for, being a liar. So I realized what's going on with this card. So the cat won the bed, and now the dog has to sleep over there. Yeah. That's what was going on. Very obvious. This is interesting. Artistically, it's just beautiful. She's all alone now with all her swords. And this is a really cool take on the card. So these guys are duking it out over this girl, and she's leaving. She doesn't want to deal with that, like that's not the type of man she wants in her life, and they don't even realize it, you know? All right, Six of Swords, moving on from a situation, hoping for something better, possibly getting help. So we got a boat, and we got some, Chinese figurines, which is cute. Traditional. Got her cat. So yeah, this is showing that help there. So she's sleeping on the back of this swan and letting it carry her above like the turmoil. This one's like almost too peaceful. I don't get a huge like burden vibe compared to say this one. Like their boats like probably gonna sink. They look pretty upset. Troubled waters definitely. This is really pretty. Interesting that she's alone. Well, minus her crow friends there. So, if you look, there's like moons in different sizes, which I assume show the passage of time, that it might take a while to move on from that situation. Once again, gorgeous, and she's alone. But I don't know. She looks a little bit more peaceful, about this journey. This is really showing that divine guidance, right? Literally a helping hand over, the obstacles. This is different, and I like it. It's success, and they're leaving the swords to sink to the bottom, and they're coming up. We got this cool fantasy airship. Because why not? Why not? Really pretty card. Look at this, like, squirrel thing. Yeah. She looks a little bit worried, which, I mean, makes sense. But, yeah. Moving along with them butterflies. So I didn't notice the ship at first, but I'm glad, you know, I see it, and it has a lantern, and look at this dress. And I like the posture, I like the expression. It's like she's tilting her head back to take that, like, breath of, I can do this. Pretty card. Got a kitty on a log. See, this looks like a struggle, right? She's on the struggle bus. It's gorgeous, though. Gorgeous struggle bus. And just a really pretty ship painting. Seven of Swords, we got our Sneaky Thief. I like this, I don't know, demon mask, and almost like these birds, are they whispering in its ear? I don't know. It's cool. He's stealing the bats. Look at the googly eyes. The cat's like, what are you doing? I'm going to follow you and tell on you. All right. He got like a bird mask on, but he has like dragon legs. Like he's going to steal the eggs and eat them, possibly. There's a lot of crows in a lot of these cards. This one's definitely sounding the alarm. So I like the take on this one because if you look, the bird's not like flapping its wings. And maybe it's second guessing, like, this is too much of a burden to carry, and do I actually need it? Like, is it just going to let go and drop it, you know? They have star pants on. I own star pants. Do you own star pants? I like the modern take and that he's looking back, like, you know, with that guilt. This card's cool because if you look here, she's all like angry, and these foxes have their like their mouth open, like screaming at you. And this, they look innocent. So it's that deception that people might not be being honest with you. And I love this creepy bunny. Like, hello? Why aren't there more creepy bunnies? Like, it's cool. So this is a little bit of that like magician illusion vibes to me. Like distracting you so they can do something like right in front of your face and you not notice. This one's gross. So mosquitoes stealing like the lifeblood without you knowing. I hate mosquitoes. Yeah. I forget what the book says about this card, and I didn't reread it, but it's cool looking. So here it is. Bam. So if you remember the airship from the last card, we got this like creepy skull pirate, and these birds are telling. So many crows everywhere. Look at this. It's full of crows. So she has done been caught. She's running like crap. Why is the moon so bright? And this person's like, did you just run out of my hubby's bedroom? So, you know, breaking into like a museum or something and running out. So this one, in the book, definitely, sometimes you do things for the right reasons and sometimes you do them for the wrong reasons. Like this person might have stole because the council of monarchs maybe isn't doing what they should be, so they're handling it themselves. This cat stole the bird from this cat. Yep. And I like this one. I like, you know, the jail clothes, the head of the wolf. Yeah. Like the wolf in sheep's clothing type of thing. Really stuck in your head with the Eight of Swords. This is funny. So these horses are like, you know, normal. Well, they're kind of like linked up. And this one's blindfolded. And it's just silly. This one's cute. So you don't really know if the bats are trying to untangle her or wind her up. This is another tragic card. There's a lot of really sad ones. But this little hummingbird's trying to help out, which is nice. I mean, he can't like lift out the bird, but maybe calm it down a little bit. So, I pulled this card last night, and I might make a video on it. I have some things to say. They're good things. Kind of personal things, but, you know, I'm okay with that. Really pretty, simple take. And it's, like, obviously in her head, you know? Because she's not really restricted, like, physically. Love these flames. Please don't burn the witch. So, the train tracks seem like they only go one way or the other. But you can always get off the tracks and go your own way. But yeah, that being stagnant in this defeated, huddled position, I've done that. Done that a few times. This one's cool. I mean, artistically, it's just cool, right? Indecision. I love the knotwork in this, and she got horns. Yes, that's a sexy card. This one's more just traditional, peaceful, easy on the eyes. And then we got the Deviant Moon. So this is like the sway of your emotions, making you act a little bit of a fool and a hot mess and a little dramatic. So this card, there's a lot going on. Got all these spider webs, but she's like smiling. So is she just having a pity party for herself, you know? We got the girl in the cage, like in the bird cage. But the key's right there. And these are like big openings, you know? So this is kind of like a Four of Swords vibe for me, really. But I get that feeling of being stagnant. Like either she wrote a letter, like a communication that she's like not sure if she's able to send or finish, complete. I don't know. This card's cool. So it's like a person in a sarcophagus inside of one, like those like Russian dolls. And then there's these swords through it. I don't know. Really cool looking. And more of that awesome knotwork. Yeah. More with the spiders. I don't like them. No. There were two spiders in my tub last night. Luckily, they were really small. So I had to think on this card. But yeah, it's still really pretty. I love the vibe on this one. She's like grit in her teeth. Got this eye trying to like illuminate the situation. And she's just sitting in it. This is a painful one. Like cutting yourself open, like stabbing yourself in the back. It's a lot. Yeah. It's a heavy one.